At this point, we're going to simulate the bend. You will go through and you'll hit bend, there's step 2, bend, and step 3. Now, go to your function keys, and what you can do at this point, let's go back to step 1. We're going to hit unbend, unbend. At this point, if you use the swap key, if you follow the little red ball where you started your drawing, when you hit swap, you'll notice the little red ball came out the other direction. The computer did a sort, and that's how it's decided it wants to bend this material for you in the shortest amount of time. Now, on the first and the last step, all you can do is swap those two. But any bends in between, let's go to step 2. The machine's showing a 90-degree bend. Let's say that you want the 135 bend first. What you will do is you will move the positioning around with your arrows. Now you'll notice that step 2 is actually 135 degree. Myself, I would rather stay with what the computer, in this case, has chosen, so I'm going to swap it back. That's what those keys are for. Now, I'm going to bend the next step. At this point, you will notice that your bag gauges drop down to meet the tip. On some machines that do not have the R-axis, this cannot be achieved. And also, your R-axis may not have enough travel to achieve the length in which is needed to accommodate. So what you would do is take and touch back gauge, and you will notice now that the back gauges come up here. This will automatically activate the automatic retract feature in auto run. At this point, once you've established this is exactly like you want it to bend, you will go back through. Ensure that everything is exactly like you want it. And then you will hit save. Now, it goes into a code program so that you can go through. You'll see we're on step 1 of 3 steps, and you've got 3 different pages on each step. You can review this information to ensure that your drawing and the code reflects exactly what you want your product to be. So then you'll go next step, review step number 2, go to step 3. You will see that the computer automatically selected the back gauge retract because you selected it in your simulation. You will go through and review that information. If all that information is proper, then you will save to the computer.